guys, as many of you girls know, my name is Maria Lovingood. I am the founder of Team Lovingood, and I'm just so excited to be able to welcome everybody into this 3-day positive attitude mastermind classes. One of the things that I always have girls coming up to me is, Maria, how do you do it? Like, I want to be able to do more. I want to be able to give more. I want to be able to find meaning in life. I want to be able to feel good and happy and confident and feel like I got my shit together. A lot of times I feel like I'm running around with my head cut off and I just do not know how to get it. I feel like I'm missing something in my life and I do not know what it is. I am today going to give you an amazing tips of how to be able to find meaning in life, how to get your stuff together. But most important, help you be the best version of yourself. So today is all about how to be able to, it is not about what you do, it is about how you do it. And what does that mean? But before I get started, as girls are jumping in, I'm going to tell you a little story. This story is about whenever I was in Las Vegas. I went to a town with a lot of coaches on my team and we went out to get dinner and we were driving around not having no idea where to eat. Traffic is crazy. We probably should have taken a taxi because it's Las Vegas, so it's really crazy. But as we got to this restaurant, I was kind of afraid just because I have never been at a big city before. And as I arrived to this restaurant, there was this waiter. And this waiter, oh my God, guys, like he was so freaking welcoming. He has the biggest smile. And he was like, hey girls, how are you doing? Welcome. And he was just genuinely nice. And that was something that I did not expect. As I got there, and as many of you girls have ever worked in the food industry or has experienced going to a restaurant, whenever it's really busy, people tend to get grumpy. People get overwhelmed and stressed. So to be able to walk in and have somebody genuinely giving me that completely attraction of joy and just completely bombard me with it, it was just so amazing. And whenever somebody's kind to you and it's just joyful and just giving you such an amazing feeling, you cannot help but to give it back to somebody. If somebody's nice to you, you'll smile back to them. You're going to be nice to them. So today I want to talk about that because it is not about what you do, it is about how you do it. You can go and say, welcome to such and such restaurant, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you did it, but whenever you say, hey guys, welcome, and you're so excited, and you're giving that joyfulness and that cheerfulness, see how what I'm doing is the difference attitude. And I know at first might feel a little bit awkward and kind of weird, but the more you do it, the more you're going to start doing it. Don't be this grumpy type of person. Be joyful. Spread joy to other people. Because a lot of times you might have a hard day and that person who might come to you might be having a worse day. But because of you being joyful to that person, you might change that person's day and they're going to be kind to you. Now, so I'm going to share a couple things, a couple tips today. And as many as you girls are jumping in, I encourage you to comment below. Let me know where you're from, your name. So like that we can all get to know each other as the call goes on. I just want to let you guys know that the behavior is not enough if it applies to everything in life. What does this mean? It's that whatever your behavior is, you got to give your soul into it. You can act, you can say, you can do all this other stuff, but if you don't believe it inside your gut and on your soul and you're honest and truthful and you're giving it your all, people are going to feel it. If you're just going through the motions, they're going to know it. So to be able to show up and show the difference between just showing up and being like, oh my God, today's Monday, I hate my life, I hate work, and be like, good morning guys, today's Monday, today's going to be an amazing day, and you're showing up and you're cheerful and you're welcoming people, even though it might not be your restaurant, but you're welcoming people like that waiter was to me, like it was his palace. He was so welcoming. See the difference between having to show up and actually showing that you love what you do. Be happy about it. And if you completely hate your job, guess what guys, you need to find something else that makes you joyful. If not, try to find the positive about it. This is a job that might provide for your family. This is a job that brings dinner to your table, pays your bills. So don't focus on the negative about it, focus on the positive. Because whenever you focus on the positive, things are going to be a lot more better. So that's my little first nugget. So now I'm going to give you the 3 reasons why it is so important to show up, and show up like you're excited, committed, and you're full of joy and just spreading joy to other people. My number 1 tip is your attitude is contagious. What does that mean? Just like crappy attitude, when you walk into somewhere and somebody gives you a crappy attitude, what's your first instinct? I want you to comment below. Let me know what's your first instinct. Whenever you walk somewhere and somebody gives you a bad attitude and a crappy attitude, your first instinct is defense. You have something back to tell them right then and there. You're like, oh, no, you didn't. You're not going to talk to me like that. I don't think so. But what if that person who came to you crappy, you give them joy? Joy is just like Germans. Attitude is like germs. Right? So right now, let's think about it. So I'm full of germs and it's like, ew, oh my goodness, I got germs on me. Guess what, guys? Joy does not kill anybody. So spread joy, give it to everybody, just like germs. It will be okay. Nobody has died over germs. Now, the next rule is this moment makes your future moments. What does that mean? Think about it. This moment makes your future moments. You taking a moment? You're thinking about it? How you do what you do makes what people respond to you. That's what that means. The way how you respond to people is going to change them. So it's as soon as I walk into that restaurant, if that waiter was mean and rude to me, my whole freaking meal was going to be crappy. I was going to be complaining about it and be like, what the heck is my waiter? Where's my food? I was going to be in a bad mood. But if my waiter was nice to me, I'm going to be nice to him, and my whole entire day is going to go so much better. So even if somebody's crappy to you at work or anything like that, give them joy. Spread it back to them. Be like, you know what? You're going to be in a crappy mood. I'm going to give you joyfulness. Because I want to surround myself with joy and positivity. Because whatever might be going around you, I'm not telling you to be perfect, cheerful, ball 24/7, but I want you to really think about it. Nobody is going to be negative and mean to somebody who's actually nice and positive. It's just not going to happen. I work at a hospital. Every person that comes to me, I'm cheerful and nice. They're sick. They don't feel good. But I'm spreading joy to them and letting them know that, hey, today's going to be an amazing day. And you're going to be taken care of. You're going to come to us. And we're going to make sure you're taken care of. They feel secure. They feel safe. And they're going to be nice to me. The third ingredient that I have to be a positive attitude and live the life to the fullest is you can make a difference in this world no matter what you do for a living. Doesn't matter what you do. If you're a waitress, a stay-at-home mom, a teacher, doesn't matter what you do, you can make the difference. And I got Penny in here. Sorry, guys. Penny's like messing with my blanket. But anyways, and so give attention to what you're doing. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. A lot of times people come to me and they're like, oh my God, Maria, I feel like I got to do so much more. Like, I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to make a difference on my kid's life. I want to be able to help people, and I just do not know what to do. What can I do to make a difference in this world? Whatever you're doing right now, that's exactly what you need to be doing. That's what's going to help to make a difference in this world. But are you paying attention to exactly what you're doing? As a coach, I run challenge group every single month. I can run the motions and just post and talk to them, but I give attention to my challengers. I talk to them every single day and I encourage them. I actually have conversation with them. I ask them how their kids are doing. I ask them how their day are doing. Like, I actually care. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing every single day, just like any job that you might have. Pay attention to those things that you're doing. Have conversation with them. Actually care about them. Because whatever you're doing right now is going to make you to be successful in whatever you want to do in life. And your marriage. And your friendships. And your spouse. And your work area. Pay attention. Don't be focusing so much on the future goals and the things that you want to accomplish that you miss the present. A lot of times we're either living in the past with so much negativity and focusing on all the bad things that may happen in our past. Divorce, breakups, overweight, depression, food, emotional eating. So many things that we focus so much on the past that we forget to live right now in the present, what you're doing right now. Don't focus on the future, because if you're focusing on the future and everything that's about to come, you lose what is right now going on. So just take a day at a time. Be kind to yourself. Stay positive and be the best version you can be of yourself. And I cannot express this enough, guys. Like, you have the tools, you have the power, but it's up to you to decide how you're going to live your life. So I want you to really encourage you tonight to really think about that. I want to encourage you to think about, who do you want to be? Are you tired and sick of just going by the emotions, feeling like a zombie, going around and just being mad at the world? Don't be mad at the world. You got control. You have the power of how your day is going to go. You have the power if you're going to be positive and cheerful and being the best version you can be. And if people are grumpy and mean and crappy to you, you have the power to be positive back to them. So before I leave this, I want you to comment below and let me know 2 things. The first thing is, what is an example where how someone did something that would you? Something that, just like that waiter did to me, he completely welcomed me into the restaurant like it was his palace. He was friendly. He had a big smile. Who took care of me. And at the end of my food, I give him a 3 times more tip. Why? Because he was so freaking good waiter. He was amazing. He was cheerful. He was smiling, and he was genuinely caring. He had a good heart, and you can feel that vibe from him, that positive, joyful vibe that you just felt good. You felt welcome. You're like, yes, that waiter's amazing. I love him. So somebody that have booed you in your life that you're like, oh my God, this is just amazing. Like, it was so positive. It could have been an old lady that you met at the grocery store, anything. Somebody that wooed you. Comment below, let me know. The second thing is, what are some areas that might shift you if you focus on how you do something? Of how you do something. So what areas can you change in your life and focus more and shift things of the way how you're doing things? Something that you can only answer yourself. But before I leave, remember this: your energy is contagious. So think about what you do and what you want other people to catch from you. Do you want somebody to catch from you positivity, energy, and attitude? Or do you want somebody to catch from you grumpiness and mean? Because if you're grumpy and mean, that means people are going to feed that vibe, and it's going to be contagious, so they're going to get it too. If you're feeling awkward, they're going to feel awkward. If you feel welcoming and cheerfulness, they're going to feel it too. So comment below, let me know what you think about today's video. And I just want to let you guys, thank you so much for joining this training and being part of this 3-day mastermind class. Mwah. I love you guys, and I cannot wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about hairdressing. We're going to be talking about how to get ready for the mornings, how to prepare the night before you go into work and get your day started right. So tomorrow is going to be a lot of excitements, a lot of fun. And I just want to tell you guys, I love you, and I hope you have an amazing night. Bye, guys.